everyone, it's Rachel here, and we are going to make a few little things for the loaded bags. And today I'm going to be using little scraps of fabric and trim to make some clusters. So I have some ticking here and all kinds of bits of fabric. No, I probably wouldn't do blue. Old hemps, and what else do I have flying? Lots of little bits of fabric and laces and stuff. So we're just going to make some quick little clusters, probably using 3 elements. For example, I thought this would be nice on here, just a little bit of that tulle, spotted old tulle, and then put that on there. And then it's not really Christmassy, but can be used in a Christmas journal because of the colors. So I'm going to grab this. I'm just going to use perlé cotton and scissors. So I'll just thread up a needle. Oh, I had some threaded up here. We'll use that first. Yeah, and I'm just going to do a little bit of stitching around. Now, if you don't sew, you can machine. Like if you don't hand sew, you can machine stitch, or you can, I might just tuck that under there because I'm not going to stitch around everything. I might just pop a little bit of glue under there, and then they can be glued onto journal cards or as tabs on pages. I wouldn't use any beads or anything like that, because if you're going to put them in a journal or something that you're going to write on, you don't want any more bulk than there already is. So doing quite big stitches here. We might even grab, oops, I've unthreaded. So very simple. So little old embroideries, pretty trims, and bits and pieces of fabric. And I have a basket of stuff over there where I just chuck all my little pieces. Oops, getting stuck. So how is everyone today? I hope you're well. I've really enjoyed making these loaded bags. It's really fun because, I don't know, I feel like there's no pressure. You just do what you want. Put all these fun things in to play with. Cute. I mean, I already just like that just as it is, so you don't really need to do anything else. I'm going to thread up that red thread that I had before, because I'm sure I'll use it again, but that's already one done. Oh my goodness, I can't see. Okay, put that one over there. I might grab a green. Where is, I don't want this green, I want a lighter green. Where's the other one? Oh, I must have pulled it out somewhere. I'll grab my threads over here. What about this wool? I'm going to use this wool. Nice bright green. If I can find the beginning. Is that it? Yes. This is just a regular wool. It's nothing flashy or anything like that. But good colour. And I'll need my threader and a bigger eyed needle. Maybe I can get away with this one. I know I'm off camera. Okay, that's going to be a good colour as well. Right, so we've got one already, and I just love that. Put that over there. Oh, I had a heart over here. And this is just a wired trim. I cut the edge off. And I was thinking I might put that over the heart. And what will I put that on? Maybe on the red as well. So I'll need to, so you can glue and then just put a little bit. No, why don't we do that? I'll show you that, because not everybody stitches, and then I'll just stitch around the so I'd use my Giotto glue stick. You'll have to use a glue, some sort of glue that likes to glue fabric. This one's pretty good. So I'd glue my heart on at an angle, not straight, and then I'm just going to stitch that on. So it will never come off because it's stitched on with this. Now I'm just deciding, I don't think I want red. I don't think I want that big wool fabric thread. I could do that one. Let's do this one. This is just it might be an Appleton wool. And I'm just going to do the same stitch again, or will I do a running stitch? There's not enough glue there to worry my needle. You know, to become gunky on my needle or anything like that. So very simple, 3 elements. Keep it down to 3, and that way you make your life make life easy, and also kind of, I think, as far as composition, if you place things slightly off center or at an angle, you're going to get a nice look. So yeah, most of my papers in the Christmas journals are usually the more traditional colors with a little bit pops of blue. So I could do pink. Oh, let's put some pink and peach in there as well. We could do that. So really, they should just take you a couple of minutes to stitch. So when you have little scraps of fabrics and trims and things, just throw them in a basket or a box or something, and then you can just pull them out when you need them. And the reason why I put the glue behind the heart was just, reduce the amount of time that stitching needs to be done. Okay, cute. Right, so I have this here. What would we put on here? Let's see. Just play around a little bit. Maybe just a piece off center like that. No. Okay, let me just grab my box of tricks. I've got some things here. Look at this. I've got scraps here, and I've got painted fabrics. I might like this combination of colors, I think. Yeah. Like that. Okay, so let's just glue this one on. Again, in the spirit of limiting the amount of stitching that needs to be done. Make the process. You could put a little bit of glue on there to hold it if you want to, but it's not necessary. I think I'm going to go in with a bright green. And I'm really just doing the overcast stitch on these for the time being. You could come back and put some French knots, but again, you don't want to make it too bulky. So I'm just coming up next to where I went down. It just saves a bit of thread. And really, it's not because I want to save my thread, it's because I don't want to have to keep threading my needles. So what we might do now, you kind of get the idea, is just sort of prepare, like we might mass prepare a whole lot of compositions. And then I'll tell you what stitching I'm going to do, unless I'm going to do something different on any of them. And I'll just do the, if I'm going to do this stitching, type of stitching on them, I won't do that all video. I'll just do it off camera is what I'm thinking. So I'll finish this one off. We've done 3. And these are not bulky at all. Nearly there. I like the pop of green. Then I'll give you some ideas at the end of the video where I might place them. I didn't get these done for the other journals that I did. Good idea probably to sort of start preparing these things before you start making the journals. That's a good idea. Okay, got the hiccups. Right, so let's start mucking around with a few different fabrics and things. That one. This one Lulu did. It's a bit dark on that side, but I use it on the reverse side. I like that. So I'm not doing huge pieces. That's an old hemp, that one. And I'll do 2 with these because I might keep some of these for next year just so I remember, because I don't remember from. I actually, the minute I've finished a video, I don't remember what I did. Okay, and I have this as well. That's a bit more bulky, so I might not use that, but I'll cut it anyway. Yeah, that's bulky. But maybe just a little piece like that. Let's see what else we have. We have a little piece of, I could put a little tiny piece of blue ticking if I wanted to. This is a good one to use, that linen. So many tiny pieces. That's got blue on it. We won't use that. All right, so I've got that. And then what's in here? Not too much, actually. Well, this is nice. I don't know that I want to cover this one up. I would just simply, let's just get rid of the, I don't want to cut the gold edge off because I like the gold edge. Just taking out the wire so nobody hurts themselves, because I don't need the wire. See, this one I would tend to put on the page like that. That side's got a lot of image on it, but that one doesn't. So I could just, oh, I'll just add that. Yeah. Okay, I might just put a little dollop of glue just to hold it in place, and I'll come back and stitch that afterwards, as I mentioned. And I'll just do the overcast stitch, so I won't show stitching that. I love this. That's the right way. That could go on there. So you can kind of see that. Putting it off to the side. I've only got 2 elements on there. I could put a little piece of this. Just shooting out the side. I like that. Okay. And I'll just do the stitch around that one, and I'll probably do it in, I might do it in pink. Okay, we have this here. just the nice tiny little pieces here. We have that. What about this? No. That's quite nice. Put a pin in that one. Actually, I'll glue this because I'm not going to stitch that bit. I'll stitch the bigger bit. And then I will stitch that. So you can just see a little bit of the painted fabric, and then we have this. So you can see how you can prepare quite a few. I don't want them to be too big. I mean, this is just really the tip of the iceberg, isn't it? You could do so many things. So let's glue this one on. So mostly just going to stitch the one on the top. There, and oh, I also pulled out some of these vintage velvets, so I could have a background of that. Just simple. A little bit of glue on there. And it's all slightly off center. So that way you're not covering up to the, all of the fabric at the back. It's got blue in it. We don't want blue. Although I do have some blue Christmas trim here. I like this one too. Let's see what else we have over here. In the spirit of using my things. That's lovely. What about, let me just see in my box of trims here. I can't bring it onto the table because I've got too much stuff there. What about, no, that's too much the same. I've got a red one here. Okay. Now you can also, if you want to, slip a bit of paper in there. What about a piece of this gold? Then that'll be it with the velvety fabrics. Well, it's not gold, it's more mustard, but anyway. Might have a piece of, do I have, oh, that's good. Yep, bunch that up on top and do some sort of stitching on there. And that will go on there like that, bunched. Okay, I have this little piece here. let's see how we go with this. I'm just going to take the, I couldn't get this wire out anyway, but I don't need those bits there. What about if I went like this on the hemp? That's pretty. So really, really simple little things here. I've got more ticking. We've done plenty of that. What about this? A piece of this. Okay, let me see up here in my bag of tricks. Oh, did I have any others that I did? Oh no, I used those. Even just those two together. What about maybe just a piece of this? Let me just see for a second. This frays a little bit, but it's not a huge issue. Oh yeah, I like that with just a little bit of green peeking out. I do tend to like 3 things. I'm not going to do any more velvets. I said there's a couple of, oh, maybe one more. Let's do one more. Maybe a bit of pink. Pink. Just having a quick look what else is in here. No, not those. It's a bit dark. No, not that. I'm going to take that wire out. It's poking out. Gold. No. I keep lifting all these things up like, why no, over the top? Like something's going to reveal itself to me. I like it when it's torn. That's better. That's it. That and what? Oh, I don't mind the gold. Just have 2. I was going to do that gold. Oh no, I'll do that gold. I like that. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go pause the camera and stitch these. I'm not going to do anything tricky on them or anything like that. So I'll stitch them off camera and then show you what they look like. So they are done. I did some just mostly the same stitching. Did pink on those ones. Here I did running stitch and then the stitches next to each other there. This one the same type of stitching with green. Here I did running stitch in this apricot-y sort of colour, or yeah, apricot-y sort of colour. I just went around the lace there. This one was meant to be a tab on the side of the page, or on the top of a, or side of a journal card, top of a journal card. There I did a pink, you can hardly see that one. Running stitch, I love that on there, very soft and pretty. Green on that one, green on that one. This one I did beige, and that was the first one. So this is actually I'm going to actually publish this for my Roxy's weekly challenge. It'll be week 51, and it's the last one for the year, and then I'm just having a break for a week, and then I'll start in the new year. Is it a week or 2 weeks? I don't know. So just very quick, simple fabric clusters to add to your journals. Now, let's just grab a journal and see how you might like to use them. So very simply, you might like to just take out all of the extras there. So you might use it, excuse me. Let's see which one I might like. I like that one. You could put it on the edge. Am I on screen? I'm just going to zoom back out so you can see. There we go. Glue it onto the edge of a page like that. So that's an option. Then I had this one that was the wraparound, which is here. This one could go, just glue it on like that. Super cute. And that side. So that's how I would use it in a journal. And then let me just grab, I've got ephemera here. I've got a bit of ephemera left over. Now, these I haven't sort of embellished. So for example, on this one, I think that would look really nice glued on the top of that journal card. Well, this card hasn't been embellished, so I could find something that I might like to see on there. You could put it off to the side, at the top, on that side. So yeah, so many options to do with, I love that one actually on there. So tabs on journal cards, and also on, like on something like this, you could have one on here. So maybe I would put it like that on there. Super pretty. Or what else do I have in here? I've got some tags. This one I actually punched a hole, but oh, here's a smaller tag. Let's grab this one. Grab maybe a smaller one. Oh, isn't that pretty? Put something like that on the top of the tag, or that one. Maybe I'd put it that way. No, I'd put it that way. I'd put that one on. So really, really cute ways to, that would be too big, I think. Oh, it's pretty on there though. So really, really fun way to, love that on there too. So yeah, fun way to embellish or edges of pages, or, and you're just adding that little handmade touch to a journal. So again, if you don't want to stitch, then you can glue or you can machine stitch. They're very simple stitches, so I think anyone can do it. I don't think that it's necessarily that hard. And even for those who have an adversity to hand stitching, I don't think they don't take long, and I don't think that you would find them such an issue. That one could also wrap around to the other side of a page sort of thing. So super fun. That's my Roxy's weekly challenge, the last one for the year. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for all your support this year, and I will see you again soon. Bye.